Hey everybody, Christopher Naiman back for another tip for you. This is my Singer Futura XL550. I always have flawless results with this machine. I can't praise this machine enough. But today I was having a little problem. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? And the thread kept breaking. Well, I found out there is something hidden that I didn't see. I want to share it with you in case you're having this problem. Don't go away, I'll be right back. Okay, so I took the front cover off here and I looked inside to see what's going on. But first I want to show you how it should be. Now you see, if you look here, I've got blue thread in here. Let me see if I can get, there we go. I got blue thread coming in here. The thread comes around from back there, comes over here, and then let me make sure I lift my presser foot up here. I want to make sure my presser foot is lifted. Hold on. Where's that? There we go. Okay, when the presser foot is lifted, your tension discs release. And then if you lift your presser foot higher, you'll lift your foot higher so you can get under there better. Okay, so you only have to really, though, let's see, focus, come on camera, focus, there we go. Okay, so when you put your presser foot down, the tension discs engage, right? All right, so I thought, well, I looked in, I thought, you know, the thread kept breaking on me and breaking on me. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So I took the cover off, and here's what happened. I'm going to show you right now. This thread up here, let me get this set up here. This thread here was actually sitting on the outside right there. You see that? Wait. You see this? It was sitting on the outside and it was getting caught over here. So when I would embroider, when I was turning it on, it kept breaking. And then as soon as I opened this up and saw that, I put it back in its groove where it's supposed to be. I don't know how it happened, but somehow when I was threading the top, it wasn't in there properly. Okay, so now I'm going to put my foot down, and I'm going to continue to embroider. There we go. That's a problem resolved. So if you constantly have thread breaking and you know that there's no obstruction this way, that all the thread here looks great, open this up and check that path and make sure that when you put that thread in there, somehow it didn't go over on the wrong side, that it stayed in the center there. Alright, so now I'm going to put my cover back on. Okay, I got the cover back on. All the thread path is clear. Let's hit the go button and see what happens. There she is. By this time it would have broke thread. So that was the problem. So troubleshoot. Do not get frustrated. Do not put the machine on the side. Go through everything. Let me shut this off. Whenever the thread keeps breaking and snapping, let's talk about this now, because a lot of you need to understand this. There's usually an obstruction from the top. Okay? Let's cover some more, because I see a lot of newbies that have never taken any basic machine operation classes, and they're getting frustrated, and I'm telling you, if you just understand basic mechanics, you'll understand this, okay? So let's go over a few things. First of all, again, if the thread is always breaking, or if your needle breaks, there's an obstruction from the top, okay? So always check the top, and the other thing is to check what I just showed you there. Next, if your thread is shredding, if the thread is shredding, that means that you have a burr on the throat plate or a burr on the bobbin case. Okay? So you want to check that out. You know, I've been sewing for 20 years and I've had to replace 2 bobbin cases because what happened was I had a problem where the needle kept breaking because it was obstructed on the top, and when the needle slammed down, it hit the bobbin case and put a burr in it, so I had to replace it. And, you know, thread kept shredding, and even a repairman, he had said to me, goes, "What kind of thread are you using?" I said, "I'm using rayon." "You can't use rayon, you got to use polyester, it's stronger." I'm like, I am so sick and tired of people telling me what I can't do. And I'm always the one that has to figure out what the problem is, you know? So I finally went in here and I said, okay, it's a bobbin case. It wasn't this machine, it was a different machine. I bought a new bobbin case, I put it in, flawless with the same thread, this exact same thread that was shredding before. Okay, so that. Now, next thing. Some people will say they get bird nests underneath at the bottom here. Here's what a bird nest is caused from. A bird nest is caused when there's a bird nest underneath. And what is a bird nest? A bird nest is a wad of thread underneath your fabric. Okay, that's caused when the thread is not engaged in the tension up here properly. Okay, so always remember when you go and thread your machine, the pressure foot has to be up, and thread that, like floss it in there. Take your hand on the top and one on this bottom here and floss it through back and forth to make sure it's in that tension disc. Okay, now if that bobbin, again, if that thread is being caught and wrapped around inside of your bobbin case and there's some shredding of thread, replace the bobbin case and make sure there's no burrs on your throat plate. What is a burr on the throat plate? Let me show you. A burr on the throat plate is if the needle, this is all wrapped up, I'm sorry, you don't have to be able to see it, but if the needle hits the throat plate and you've got like a rough part there, you've got to use some jeweler's sanding strip or even a rough canvas and rub that to smooth it out. Okay, let's see what else can we cover. I think that's about it. So remember, if the thread's always breaking and a needle breaks, there's obstruction from above. If the thread is being pulled down the bottom, that means the tension disc is not engaged properly. Okay, now that's for your basic sewing. Some of you are trying to do thicker fabrics, you're trying to embroider on quilt fabrics before you even can. If you've seen a lot of my videos, this is another test I'm doing. And I'm testing it on this very thin material. Okay? I'm always testing. This is a new design I bought. These are some monograms. I'm always testing out my new designs first before I do the real thing. And I've been doing this for years. Okay? Some of you just want to get in the car and drive without taking lessons. Did you hear what I just said? Some of you want to get in the car and drive without taking lessons. It don't work. You've got to practice, you've got to study, and you've got to understand your mechanics. I don't care how many times they tell you, oh, you never sewed before, you could just turn this thing on, plug it in, and go. That's BS. I hate to say it, but that's BS. Okay? All right, so that's it. Hey, I wanted you all to know, you see how much more light I have over here on the side? I did a video, a couple videos back, where I told you I've added that other bar light in the back, just like this light here. I added another one back here, so it shines over here. Look how much light I have now. Isn't that great? Okay, so this should cover more troubleshooting for you all. And if you all watch my videos, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So every new video I make, I'll make sure you sign up to get notifications. And please watch all my videos because I'm getting questions from people of answers I've already answered in my videos. So I know you're not watching my videos, and I can't take time to write responses to your questions when I've already answered these problems in the videos. Okay? Help me. Cut me a break, people. You're watching these videos for free. You're not paying for them. All you got to do is invest in your time to watch it and turn up the volume and pay attention and listen. Because the answers I'm giving you to help you are here. Okay? Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy and don't be needy. Watch what I give you. It's all there. Okay? All right. That's all I got to say. Happy embroidery, everybody. Take care of these machines, and they will take care of you. You got to know what you're doing. It's all about the setup. Bye now.